Hi guys, so today we're reading chapter 4 in A Dolphin Named Bob. So far it's been all about Aster, but let's see. Chapter 4, A Quiet Arrival. After 4 months, Aster's health began to fail. As Lauren had feared, the growing calf was a strain on Aster's damaged liver. Aster stopped jumping and swam slowly around the pool. She rolled sideways and turned one eye up to the sky. Then she rolled back. Life in the marine mammal pavilion became much quieter. The social order of the dolphin group changed. Because she was ill, Aster was no longer the protector of her group. Akai, a young cow who had just given birth to a calf named Kaya, became the new leader. Mike and Lauren hoped Aster would learn from Akai how to be a good mother dolphin. Instead, Aster became the outsider. She was chased and bumped by the other dolphins. Even Belle, another young pregnant cow who was usually timid, would sometimes nip at Aster's flukes. Mike watched Aster carefully. Before he went home each day, he would look in her eyes, observe her movements, and check her skin for scratches. He would also look for less visible signs of stress that would tell him she was in danger. At 5 months, the calf was large enough for Mike to feel it moving when he gave Aster her daily exam. Mike thought Aster could feel the calf too because she stopped eating for almost a week and became very listless. Mike and Lauren knew that they could lose her and the calf at this point. They traded shifts, watching her day and night. They fed her fresh water with the tube she was now used to using. After a nightmarish week, Aster began to eat again, and Mike and Lauren relaxed. Akai, Belle, and the other dolphins continued to harass Aster. They were not being cruel. They were acting out ageless patterns of behavior that have developed to keep their group healthy. In the wild, a sick or weak dolphin would have been driven out of the pod and would most likely die. At the aquarium, Mike and Lauren had other options. They opened the underwater gate to the medical pool. Aster entered it without even a nod from Mike. She was too ill to defend herself. Alone in the little pool, she was safe. During the rest of her 12-month pregnancy, there were many days when Aster would not eat. The staff kept a close watch. Volunteers were scheduled to watch her at all times. It was a nerve-wracking time for Mike and Lauren. Then, one afternoon late in March, Aster began surfacing more often to breathe. As Lauren timed Aster's breathing, Mike noted her movements. The muscles across her belly tightened, then relaxed. She was ready to give birth. At 6 o'clock, Mike and Lauren took a break for dinner, leaving Aster in the care of the other trainers. At 7, they returned and took up their logs and stopwatches. Suddenly, Aster's muscles began pushing the calf down the birth canal. The contractions were intense. Mike and Lauren waited anxiously. There was not a sound in the stadium except the occasional blow from the other dolphins as they surfaced to breathe. At 8:30 p.m. on a cold, miserable, and windy night, Aster gave birth to her calf in the small, familiar pool, under the protective glass dome of the marine mammal pavilion. As the calf shot backward away from her body, Aster turned instinctively to help him surface for his first breath. Dolphin calves are born tail first, unlike most mammals, so that they can surface to get their first breath of air through the blowhole on top of their heads as soon as they are born as possible. But Aster was not a skilled mother, and her clumsy efforts got in the way of the newborn's natural impulse to rise to the surface and breathe. At least she had the instinct to help the calf. Aster tried to lift him with her cone-shaped snout, her rostrum. Though her rostrum was perfectly designed for slicing through the water at tremendous speeds, it was useless for lifting her calf to the surface. He slipped off the smooth, curved snout and became confused. He swam the wrong way, to the bottom of the pool instead of to the surface. Aster tried again, but lifting the calf was like trying to lift a leaf from the bottom of a pond with a stick. Finally, while Aster rose to breathe, the little dolphin fluttered to the surface for his first breath. Then Aster did a strange thing. She pushed him down to the bottom of the pool. A bubble rose from his blowhole. Lauren and Mike froze. The calf turned and popped back up to the surface on his own. He was going to be all right. Mike shook his head in answer to Lauren's unspoken question. Why had she pushed her calf down to the bottom of the tank? He had seen many dolphin mothers push their calves down to the bottom, even flip them out of the water at this crucial moment. It might be a test to see if the calf had the strength to keep going, or to clear the birth fluids from the calf's blowhole and air passage. To Mike, it was another dolphin mystery that no one fully understood. By 8:35, the calf had survived to do what many just-born dolphin calves do at sea or in the aquarium. By 8:35 p.m., the calf survived to do what many just-born dolphin calves at sea or in an aquarium do not. He had gotten his first breath of air, because he rose to the top by himself. Sorry, I was jumbled in that last paragraph, but we kept on going. All right, so tomorrow we'll read A Calf in Danger. Happy learning, friends.